Welcome to our live update, and we wanted to make sure that we had some time with you guys and where you could text in some questions in the chat. We have someone on the keyboard that's going to be watching any questions that you have. So if you're watching us on YouTube through the web channel, welcome. I hope you guys had an awesome day. Say hi in the chat so that we know you're there. And we're just going to do a couple things this afternoon. And hope you had an awesome day one. And it was a lot of fun. I know I had fun doing it. Aaron, did you have some fun today?
Yeah, it was cool to see all the submissions that you guys had. We got all the pictures. We got to look at all the fun that you guys were having. It was a pretty cool day.
Nice. So just a couple quick updates on day one. First off, that production, that was awesome.
Yeah, I'd say so myself.
That was so good, so awesome. And the number one question that I got today, like I had, talked with some kids, talked with some parents, and everyone was like, who stole the jewel?
I mean, that's the whole point of what we're trying to figure out here.
But they wanted the answer today. They're like, who stole the jewel? No, that's what I want to know is who stole the jewel. I'm like, I don't know who's stole. Why are you asking me? I mean, so I was like, do your clues, figure it out. But that's the number one question we got today is who stole the jewel? So, I mean, I know each day will go a little bit more. But we also had a lot of fun seeing, like Aaron said, your submissions. Mm-hmm. And so we're just going to show you a couple of the submissions of the pictures that we got today. And, we're going to talk about, because the other question I got is like, how do you win this thing? Because as you can see by the leaderboard, you can see that there's a lot of kids that are in first place, tied for first place. And so we're going to talk about how you are going to win. So
I can see some of the leaders.
Oh, there you go. Mm-hmm. And so let's bring up one of the first pictures. Let's take a look at what some. Okay, there's some of our friends that are getting there ready. Day one, ready to go. We got obviously every age group represented. We got kinder first, second through fourth, fifth through seventh.
Look at those beautiful buffs they've got on.
And I like too, like the way that they're wearing the heist. It's so perfectly displayed. Mm-hmm. There's definitely, it took time. They didn't just throw it on. Mm-hmm. They put it on, tucked it, made it look good, so the heist was showing perfectly centered.
All of the heist logo showing on the shirts too. Nobody's holding it up too much.
That's right. I mean, this is picture perfect, picture quality. So well done, well done. And let's see. Let's take a look at another picture. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah. And then this is the Winstead family, and you can see they look. I don't know. They look like they were in the jungle. Like maybe they were detectiving in the jungle.
Maybe they were experiencing last year's theme.
Yeah, they were trying to combine. I think that's exactly what they were doing. They were trying to combine last year's theme of the jungle with this year's theme of the heist.
It was Diamond in the Rough last year. And there was a jewel stolen this year. Who knows?
Way to go. Now maybe we're over-analyzing the picture, but I think it's awesome. So, and then our last submission we're going to show tonight is just one that they really went over the top, which we appreciate. And so let's take a look at this last picture. This is awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, this is awesome. So in front of their favorite restaurant, and when I'm looking at this, it's like they even went into like full character mode too. It's like you got the girl who walked in that we haven't met yet. That like she like kind of snuck in, and so we got her, and then we got Martha, and then we got the other lady. What was her name?
Vanessa. No.
Yeah, I think it did start with a V.
Veronica.
Veronica, right. So it looks like it with her sparkling water. And so love this and the effort that they put in. And speaking of which, creativity is going to get you bonus points. And we're going to talk about that when we get to day two. So one of the other things too is it was the final clue was take a picture in front of your favorite restaurant. And so it's like, I love VBS, so I wanted to get involved.
Stop, Steve. No, you didn't.
I did. I have to. It's like, I wanted to show the kids my favorite restaurant. Right. So I went and I took a picture of my favorite restaurant.
Is that a gas station?
It is. You know what's awesome about gas stations is they have
Gas.
well, yes. So it's like a 2-in-1. You go, you get gas.
And you get your car washed.
3-in-1. You get your car washed, and then you go and get your hot dog from the rollers in there. It's been rolling on there for like 2-3 days, and it gives it that little extra crunch that just makes it delicious. And then you can get the nachos. You get the nacho tray, and then you like with the pump cheese.
It's not even cheese, Steve. That's just a gelatinous mass.
But it tastes delicious on the nachos. I mean,
Oh,
I know
come on,
some of you
guys.
kids out there are with me and be like, oh, and then some of them out here in California, like so not all of our kids in California, but out here in California, some of the gas stations have churros. And so you can get hot dog, nachos, and churros all in one stop along with your gas and your car wash.
None of that is good for you. It cannot be good for you.
It is so good for you. It is so good for you. I think that's, delicious. So I was so excited. But yeah, that's my favorite restaurant. So keep those submissions coming in. And, it sounds like, do we have a question from one of our viewers?
Yes. Sarah Nichols wants to know how you can get extra credit points.
Oh, okay, Sarah. We were going to address that. And so this is a great question because, as you can tell, lots of people are tied for the lead. Lots of people. I mean, I think we had like 20 people tied for the lead. So, Sarah, rest of you kids, here's going to be what's happened. A, you need to complete all your tasks for the day.
It is a close contest.
That's right. B, there's going to be at least one task every day that will give you a time bonus. And so the earlier you complete it, the top 10 people will get a time bonus. And so that'll be noted on the checklist when you go on Goose Chase. And then the last way, and the extra way, is there'll be creative bonuses as well. And so there'll be at least one task every day, some days 2, some days there'll be 2 time tasks. And so we had some extra bonus points today for some of those creative submissions. And so like tomorrow when you go, there'll be a little thing on Goose Chase that'll say time bonus. And then so if you are one of the first 10 to finish that task, you'll get bonus points. And then there'll be the creative bonus. And the more creative you are, well, then the more points you're going to get. And so take your time. The other thing that they're going to be able to do for bonus points is they're going to be able to tag us on Instagram. And so if you take pictures, tag us on Instagram, we will give you bonus points as well. And you're like, oh, I don't know what your Instagram account is. Well, got you. Let's get that on the screen. There you go. It's going to be @Horizon_kids. And you can use the hashtag HorizonVBS2020 or #Horizon Heist.
If you put in Horizon-Kids, it's not going to show up.
No, that'll take you to some other
No
Horizon.
dashes, underscores.
That's right.
Very big difference.
Know the difference, kids. So all of those things are going to help you get extra points, and then at the end of the week, there will be one champion. And also, since it was day 1, we didn't give a ton of bonus points. Some here, some there, like extra 10 points, 15 points. But as the week goes on, there will be more and more and more bonus points. So keep on trying harder and harder. Another question.
They want to know what you're looking for the extra credit, like what they thought maybe we could see something from today that got extra credit points.
Well, I think we saw the one picture. Let's go back to the Bello picture that got extra bonus points. That's pretty impressive right there. We did have another submission that we always want to get permission to use your photos before we actually post them up here. But there was another submission of a kid laying on the ground in full garb, and he had like a little blurb saying like, "Stop, you thief!" It was pretty impressive. So another question, yes.
They want to know what inspired the theme for this year's VBS.
What inspired the theme? That's a pretty impressive question for some of these 6-year-olds.
Can I give you my theory?
Sure.
I think I know exactly how this came to be. You see, I was walking around, and you know how sometimes you'll find like a dollar on the floor, or on the side of the road, or well, be careful on the side of the road. But you'll see a nickel
Yeah, you don't wanna get hit
on
by
the
a car.
concrete, and the sidewalk.
Right,
Well,
sure,
We all
yeah.
know what I mean, right? And so I was walking around and maybe it didn't happen, but I found a diamond. A really big diamond. And I picked up the diamond and I said, you know what? I think I'm gonna keep this. And as I was walking away, I heard some guy in the background yell, "Who stole my diamond?" True story.
I don't know if that's true or not. Kids don't believe that necessarily. I mean, I'm nice for sure, but no, just we had to change our idea. We had the 50s theme going in. We had the diner theme going in of if you guys were going to be on campus, and so we had that already. And then we wanted to do something really fun and creative that you guys wouldn't just be sitting and watching Zoom. And so we came up with this Who Done It series that we thought would be a fun way for you guys to participate at home, interact with us, and we could have some fun with it. So
comment below if you think my story was the real one.
Yes.
We have multiple comments that cookie is a sandwich.
Oh.
Oreos specifically.
Yeah, there's
No, well,
Ice cream sandwiches are sandwiches.
Anne Marie says she likes a knuckle sandwich.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Let's go.
But according to your definition,
Yes.
a knuckle sandwich doesn't have a filling, so that's technically not a sandwich.
Oh, you're not going to eat a knuckle sandwich, Steve. It's just for fun, you know?
Well, what happens if you got hit in the mouth?
You still want to eat it.
Oh, okay. So, all right. I think we need to get a little leaderboard update. Keep the question and comments coming. We'll keep answering them. We'll stay here as long as you guys want to keep talking to us. I mean, we got nothing else we want to do. Oh, we got another question.
Does the winner get a real diamond?
No. No.
Do I get a diamond?
No.
A second one, because I already have one.
No, but you gave that back because you're like, who stole my diamond? You're like, I didn't steal anything.
Yeah, I definitely gave it back.
Not a real diamond, but the winner of each age division, there'll be a kinder first, a second to fourth, a fifth through seventh winner, will get an awesome shirt that is going to say something about being the champion of the heist, like, I know what you did last summer, sort of thing.
Champion T is
that's right.
Champion T is going to be something worth fighting for. So.
That's right. It's going to be awesome. You'll be able to wear it with pride, take pictures with it, because you'll know that there's only a couple people wearing that shirt.
It's like Hume Lake. Some of you have heard about Hume Lake over here at Horizon. Every summer we like to send our high schoolers and middle schoolers to Hume Lake, and every year on the week that you're there, there's a specific team that gets the champion tee. And there's like 50 teams each week, and so if you get the champion t-shirts, you're part of an elite group, a very special group of people that pulled through and took the victory royale.
Well, we've never given a championship t-shirt, so you'll be the only one of three. Yes, Miss Lauren.
I was just going to let you guys know that there's people watching from Connecticut now and Clovis.
Nice. Well, welcome, my friends in Connecticut and my friends in Clovis. I know we sent a bunch of boxes. Clovis isn't a state.
My two favorite states.
I guess Clovis is just going to move away from the rest of California then.
My two favorite states.
Outstanding. Well, welcome all my friends. We sent like 53 boxes out to Clovis. We sent a few to Connecticut. If you're from another state, chime in with where you're from. We'd love to hear from you and just know that you're watching us. I had a call earlier today from a mom from Louisiana, and we were helping her out. And so, we're just really, this is just awesome. I mean, that we can be chatting across the country. So, all right. Do we have any more questions right now, Miss Lauren? All right. So, we're going to give a little update of first place.
Right on.
So, after some bonus points have been added today, like I said, we're going to just continue to make those bonus points greater and greater. So in first place, we'll start with the kinder division. We have a three-way tie right now. So we have the Tolke family. So it'll be Asher Tolke, who's tied with H. Kim 13. Not sure exactly. I don't think she's 13 because that would be a really old kindergartner. And Levi Ware.
You know what it is? She's using her spy name.
Spy name,
Smart.
H. Kim. That's smart. So the three of you are tied for first place, and there's people right behind, 5 points behind, a bunch of people just 5 points behind, and even the people that are like in tied for 12th place are still only 25 points behind, which is nothing. I mean, you'll get that in creativity. So if you do something awesome, you'll be able to really catch up. So that's kinder first, second through fourth. Let's see what we got here, second through fourth. Pulling it up. Oh. We only have one person in the lead right now. There's not even a tie in second through fourth. That's right. And of course, it's got to have a difficult last name to really try and test me. So it's
better get this right, Steve.
That's right.
This is live.
This is live.
There's no redoing this.
I'm gonna try this, and if you're watching, give a thumbs up if I get it right. S is the first initial.
Okay.
Pokrovsky. S. Pavrovsky. That's what I'm going with. I might be right. I'm going with I'm right. I know I'm right, in fact, unless I get told on the chat that I'm wrong. I am right. Way to go. First place, that is our second through fourth grade.
Let's go, S.
SP, that's right. He's a ski, I mean, we could go with those names. So, and then I need my 5th through 7th grade update, Miss Lauren, because it's that one's not coming up on my phone. So while she pulls up our 5th through 7th, this was a tight battle, by the way.
Yeah.
This
it's
was
a
like
last
going
minute calculation.
back and forth, and that's just my phone hadn't updated yet.
We're over here.
I know who this is. Mr. Second, first place is Walkman 87.
First place right now, Walkman 87. I know who that is. That's Walker Simmons.
Let's go, Walker.
Yeah, that's right. Let's go, Walker. So.
And tied for second, you've got Alex Tolkey, Abby Watt, Brandon Gold, and Noah Gassonet.
Okay, we got a four-way tie for second place, just a few points behind. Who was it? It was Noah Gassonet.
Yep.
Alex Tolkey, the Tolkey brother. Tolkey, you gonna let your brother win and you're just tied for second?
Gotta go for the sweep.
I mean, come on. How can you let your brother beat you?
Although this is Walker we're talking about.
It's true.
He's tough competition.
Abby Watt or Alexi, and Brandon Gold.
Brandon Bold, I saw you yesterday, or maybe that was Saturday, but you're tied for second, and then one of the Watts. We don't know if it's Alexi or Abby because
It's probably A Watt.
it's a Watt. So maybe they're playing together.
And both of them are in the picture.
Oh, and they're both.
They're playing.
Oh, I
tricky
see
here.
what you're
Okay.
doing. I see what you're doing, Watts. You're putting two minds together to play combined.
Smart.
There's gonna be a fight for that T-shirt, though.
It is. It only fits one person.
That's right. You're gonna have to pick one size, and you can't fit them both. So every day we're gonna come back. We're gonna do live updates, and we'll have some fun. We'll talk about the day, and we'll give you updates on where you stand, what to expect for the next day. We'll show some pictures from the day. So make sure to post it on Instagram. Get really creative, because we can sit here and show 15, 20 pictures of just the fun that you guys are having. I had lots of parents telling me how much fun they had. My kids had an awesome time. I didn't know how they would respond, but they were like, let's go, let's get in the car. Like, they were like yelling at me to get in the car and drive to the restaurant. Like, I was
Is
like,
that true, Harper?
yeah.
Just give me a heads up. It's
That's
true.
right. That's right. So, anything else before we talk about day 2?
I think we covered everything. We talked about what we saw in production, and we got the pictures from the day, and we got to see your disgusting restaurant selection. 'Cause
Amazing.
These crispy hot dogs are not fresh. Stay away from gas stations.
It only counts if it.
Oh,
That's right.
no. You don't want your hot dog snapping in half. We did a little bit of Q&A. Let's see. We talked about who's in the lead. Are we missing anything here?
I don't think so. And it looks like Miss Lauren has one more question.
One more question from Yasmin.
Yes.
She would like to know who the judges are.
Oh, the judges. Oh, I try to stay out of it. Mr. Aaron tries to stay out of it. You can blame Miss Leah and Miss Kelly for any of their judgments. We're just gonna let them
I thought
take
we
full.
were going to say their names.
I mean, it's someone with Kelly in their name.
I didn't say nothing.
But we'll, we'll take a look and we'll see, and obviously, as the week goes on, we'll all have some input in it. We'll talk through it. Mr. Aaron will be there too, and so we'll across the board decide who we think has the most creative picks as they send them in, And so make them creative. We want to see what you guys got. Tomorrow
Yes.
starts at 9 a.m. again. So whatever, translate that to whatever time zone you're in, but here in California, 9 a.m.
Pacific Standard.
Thank you. Video goes live for day 2. Make sure if you want chance at that time bonus, you want to get on right at 9 a.m. And then we'll be back again at 5 p.m.
Pacific Standard Time.
That's right, Pacific Standard Time. And so make sure that you're here with us tomorrow as well. So all week, starting at 9
Pacific Standard Time.
and coming back at 5 live.
Pacific Standard Time.
Thank you. And so we'll be all of these same spots where you're coming to watch these is where we're going to be. And so just make a little note on those on the goose chase. Take a look at the ones that say creativity bonus. Make sure you spend a little extra time. Don't be in such a rush to send those in because it doesn't matter when you send it in. And technically, if you haven't finished one of the tasks yet, because some people might be watching us live and they got a late start, you have till 8 p.m. tonight.
Pacific Standard Time.
There you go. 8 p.m. tonight in order to get all of those projects done, and you'll get full credit. You just probably won't be getting any bonus points. All of those bonus points will be given before this live update so you can know where you stand. But anything you haven't done yet, get it done before 8 p.m.
So what you're saying, Steve, is that the people that we said were in first place might not actually be in first place if these people finish their tasks.
Possibly.
Wow.
Yeah. Right. So make sure you get everything done. That's right, because if there was someone who maybe forgot to do mission 3, but they did the creativity one and it was totally amazingly creative and they got bonus points for that, but they're missing some points from another task. So every day.
Nothing's final until we hand out the shirts here. So
That's right. So and everyone's only within 20 points of the lead. So
it's
that's
really close,
nothing.
guys.
That's nothing. So tomorrow, bonus points go up. Time bonuses will be more. Creativity bonuses were more. 9 a.m., 5 p.m. And we have any last questions before we sign off? All right. What's that? Oh, glad you enjoyed it. And, we paid those actors very little. That's right. We in fact, we paid them in lunch.
We gave them food.
That's right. We gave them hot dogs from the mobile. So, all right, guys, we look forward to doing this again tomorrow. Bring your questions. Bring your
snacks.
That's right. And we'll see you guys tomorrow evening. Have an awesome day. Have an awesome night. And get at that at 9 a.m. We'll see you then.
Pacific Standard Time. What are the other 4 time zones?
I don't know.
Just
Eastern,
Pacific, Eastern,
Central,
Mountain. That's 4.
Well, we have people in Hawaii too,